Oops. Hi, Ramon. I'm not sure who she. I know her name. I've heard the name before, but I'm not really sure who she is. I haven't spoke to her or met her, but oh, but I've heard of her. So it's happened. I'm here. I wasn't going to do it tonight. I just feel really tired. I had a really hectic week. I went to a trampoline party yesterday and my back is killing me. My back and my arms are so sore. So I'm really tired, and so I thought I might not do Thursdays anymore and just stick to just doing Sunday mornings. But I'm not sure yet, so I'm here. So it's obviously happening now, but I might amend it and cancel for Thursdays. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I really enjoyed doing it twice a week. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see. So I may not do the whole hour this evening, or I may fall asleep halfway through. I don't know. I don't know, but it's happening. I'm here, so we'll do the stream. So welcome to the stream. If you want to ask a question, during the stream, you have to, first of all, friend me on Skype, and then you can call me or send me a written question on Skype. And my Skype ID is Rebekah Maroon, and there's a link below this video to my Skype. I think there should be a link below. So yeah. I'm just a little tired. Just all the driving to different activities and things with the children and stuff. I get tired. By Thursday, I'm pretty tired. So as usual, I will do the introduction, and then you can call or message in with any questions. But this might be a very quiet stream this evening. I'm generally pretty quiet anyway, but this might be even more of a quiet meeting. And if I am tired, I can stutter a lot more. If I'm really tired, it can affect my speech. Ooh. What are they doing? But not always. Sometimes I can be really quiet and really relaxed and not stutter as much as normal. So it depends. There's no rule to it really. I recently also read about someone was saying in the community that they've discovered that stuttering happens in the same part of the brain as I'm not sure where it is, but same part of the brain as people that have Tourette's. Tourette's is where people have tics, different tics, and they may shout out the things as well. It's the same part of the brain that's misfiring or overfiring or something, or underfiring. I'm not sure, but I thought that was interesting. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just feeling a bit tired, so just thought I'd let you know. But I feel quite drunk as well. I feel quite tipsy. I'm not drunk, but I just feel a bit tipsy with the tiredness. Okay, so non-duality, not to. So what's happening here is the human experience. The human experience is happening. Nothing more, nothing less, just the human experience happening. And it's effing, can I swear on YouTube? I don't know. I'll say effing. It's effing amazing. Amazing, this human experience. So ordinary and simple, and yet effing amazing. That's not very funny. Okay, fucking amazing. Just effing. Yeah, just the human experience. Nothing extra, not superhuman, nothing beyond human, just human. Human. This is not about being a perfect being, higher or superior to humans. This is such an intimate, raw human experience. Full on human. Full on ordinary, normal human. Well, normal. We're always looking for something else, something superior, because this feels so boring or ordinary or unfulfilling, not enough. I know this, it's nothing special. But that woman who feels as if they know what this is and how unspecial this is, that's a fucking amazing appearance appearing in this specialness. It has no clue what this is. It has no reality as to claim to be this experiencer of this. It's not. It's an appearance, giving the impression of some kind of king or queen. It knows what this is. It knows everything. It knows nothing. So the human is just a human. And what's being spoken of, what's being pointed to, is that which the human is appearing in. This pristine, untouchable, unknowable, unfindable, ungraspable, unseeable, no thing. Which will never be found by that human. It just is that human. It's everything. It's more intimate than anything ever could be. Because it's prior to things. You can't get more intimate than that, which is prior to things. But it's not only prior to things, it is all things. So what else is there? If it's prior to all things and it is all things, what else is there? What is speaking through those children? What is speaking through this mouth? What is sitting? What is feeling the chair? What's holding everything? What's being everything? I'll just lower their monitor. Maybe you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it. I don't want to advertise this company. My brother gave me this jumper. I wouldn't have bought this jumper. But yeah. So this is so ordinary, so ordinary. It's so available. It's what is. Nobody can have more than you or less than you. Nobody can have it. It is. It's everything. It's everything. There's nothing else but it. The seeming problem arises for that illusion that's grown and got heavier and heavier and more tight, more and more in a position of me looking out, separate from everything else. But that's never been a truth. And this message is pointing that out. That feeling of you being someone in the body, having a personal, private experience, separate from other people, separate from everything else, is not true. And it's pointing back to the reality, the natural reality. That this is a happening. All of this that is happening is happening. And there isn't somebody orchestrating the happening. That this is happening. It's a mystery that it's happening. The actual reality is this is happening. Only ideas and beliefs can say that someone's orchestrated this to happen. Ideas and beliefs, thoughts. What a message. What a message. Pointing to that your fulfillment that you're longing for, that completion, that other half you're longing for to complete you is here. It's everything that's happening. Sounds, the sensations, the objects appearing, everything is it. So yeah, so you're free to ask any questions. Mm. Oh God. I'm a bit dizzy. I'm a bit dizzy. Oh, I opened my eyes too quickly. Oh. Hi, Brian. Negation. Why must non-duality be approached through negation? What do you mean, like not this, not this, not this, not that? What do you mean? I can explain a bit more. If you do mean that, it's because the person's looking for completion or fulfillment. So it's trying to get things to take it in, to add to itself, to feel whole. So it's taking in so many ideas and beliefs and all these kind of things. And so this is a process of undoing that. So taking them all away. So it's not this, not that. It's not giving something to that person, because you can't give it anything. Whatever you give it will never be enough. It can't be fulfilled through things. The fulfillment is this. This is fulfillment already. And then in that fulfillment appears a seeker who feels separate. And so it's then seeking to find fulfillment in form, in things, and it can't find it. It will never find it. It's impossible to find it in things. Because things are temporary. They're appearances. And so is that person. It's not a reality. But to it feels as if it's permanent and real. Like it's a real hard thing. by finding out what I'm not. So I've heard it said. Yeah, because you feel as if you are this, you are that, and so it's saying no, that's not true. It isn't that. You aren't this. You aren't that. And it even takes non-duality as another thing it can have to feel fulfilled. That it can have non-duality. And even that has to be exposed to be not, you can't have that. That's not a thing to have. And that's why I feel a speaker is needed to point out that's not it. To claim everything. Why can't I realize what I am directly? Depends what do you want to ring in, Brian? Because I'm not really sure how you mean that. Well, that's a great question. What you are is so direct. It's the only thing that's here is what you are. It's just that it's to say nothing has created this or is being this illusion of being a limited someone. And that's seemingly veiling nothing, seemingly. And so while that seeming someone's appearing, claiming to be the experiencer, it feels like as if that's who you are. It feels as if you are that person. The energy is in that person. And it feels really real. That person is me. So what I'm saying, so that person can't discover that it's nothing, that it's an appearance, but that which is not sleeping, that which is not dreaming, is revealed, but not revealed to that person. It's obvious. It's revealed. That person is no longer claiming to be the experiencer. It's no longer veiling nothing. So it seems this is just a description. It seems as if that person can collapse, and then there's just nothing or everything, however you want to put it. Or it seems as if that person seems to gradually kind of get thinner, or however you want to phrase it, gets thinner, or me's and be's, goes and appears and goes and appears. But that's the way we're waking up. The loss of you, that loss of you being this thing, of you being someone. You don't wake up. It's the loss of you, the death of the person. Then there's just being. Then there's just everything. Then there's just life, raw life happening. As it always was, without that sense of you being something particular in life. It's just life, just what is happening. And in that, the human appears, the character, that body appears, and it's not special, or it can improve and become, you know, better in some ways, but it's not about that. The character is the character, but it's no longer the experiencer. It's an appearance appearing. Got nothing to do with the character. I heard this statement that non-duality can only be approached negatively. I accept it, but why is it the only way? Negatively, yeah. I wouldn't say it's the only way. It's not the only way, but I'd say you go to speakers who you feel resonant with. However they speak, go to that speaker who you feel, yes, there's a heartfelt yes. Yeah. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, it can seem negative, the loss of everything. But it's only negative to that person who wants to have things. It's only negative to that perspective of someone. Hi, Ella, yeah. Do you then perceive Rebekah character? No, I don't perceive the Rebekah character. The character just appears. It's just appearing, doing what it does, saying what it says, with its preferences, with its patterns, with its habits, with its perspectives, with its flavour. But I don't perceive it. It just appears like the sound of the car passing through the window, or the sound of the children. It just appears, or even just this hand moving. It just happens. It appears. These words that are being spoken are appearing. That's the intimacy. It's like there's not someone perceiving it or knowing it or watching it. It's happening. That's the full-on intimacy of it. So I can speak about Rebekah like now and talking about her, but I don't really, that isn't the way it actually is. It's just happening. I don't say like, well, Rebekah's here now or Rebekah's appearing now. It's not like that. It's just a preference, or yeah. It's like the person's always the one attached to the intellect's always the one that wanting to know everything and put it into a nice method or way of understanding, or add it to its story. This is too simple. It's too. It's yeah. It's just too simple. It's prior to or beyond the having to record it. It's instantaneous. The happening. Only the thought then records and interprets and analyzes it and tries to put it into a nice package or something. The happenings are immediate. So it is simply everything, including Rebekah, and nothing is apart. No, nothing is apart. Everything is it. Everything is it. That's what blows the brain of the seeker. Everything is it. It's trying to find a particular thing. It's on a journey to try and find a particular thing. It can't possibly see that every footstep of that journey is it. Every thought about that journey is it already. That the end of that journey is an impossibility. It will never arrive at that end. But you can only exist in that promise of getting to that destination. And so you need that journey to exist in being someone on a journey in time. Without that, you can't exist. Yeah, your head gets the dizzy with all the ideas and the thoughts and possibilities that the mind creates. But all those questions and trying to understand it. You believe that in solving all that, you'll get to freedom, you'll get to rest, you'll get to peace, you'll be free of that whole question. You'll never get to rest in following the thoughts. The thoughts don't lead to rest. The mind doesn't lead to rest. The mind leads to more questions, more thoughts, more possibilities, more ideas. It's a great tool. The mind's endless. It's amazing. So it's creative. But the rest won't be found in that stream. The rest you're looking for is right here. Right here. It allows that noisy mind to appear. Like the paper that you scribble on. The paper allows that scribble to appear. So what is untouched by the scribbling mind? What allows that scribbling mind to speak, to think? There's an energy invested in that noise, invested in that mind and the mind's functioning of the mind. It believes it will solve the problem in the mind, in thoughts. It's just what happens. Just pointing out that that is not going to end in rest, in peace, in freedom. That's a functioning, an appearance appearing. We become hypnotized by it. We living it. That's where the person lives. And all the time, there's this freedom that allows that to appear. It never moves. No matter what the story of the person is experiencing, this never moves. It's never affected, never changes. But it allows all change. And it even allows that seeker to look for home, look for rest, look for peace. And the peace is here, the rest is here the whole time, while that seeker looking for peace is playing out. Actually, all these questions at times just happen. Yeah, the questions just happen. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Like everything else. Okay, so really, really nice. As always, I can't stop doing Thursdays. It's just so nice. Even though I'm tired. Oh, you're welcome, Brian. So I'm back on Sunday, 10:30 a.m. So you can join me then. Thank you. Okay, bye. Bye.